Hello guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to the video last time I posted this. You're about to watch the version that I've redone. You probably hear birds outside, by the way, I'm away. Thank you to some of you guys that messaged me and let me know. Anyway, on with the video.
If you're new here, then hello and welcome as well. This is episode 4 of the Marco Polo storyline called Wall of Lies. And so far, Barbara's got captured again. I know, the team have gone after her. So let's find out and see what happens. Don't forget you can watch the full reactions to this over on Patreon as well if you'd like to. And yeah, without further ado, let's watch. Don't forget this is the reconstructed storyline of Marco Polo because these are the missing episodes. I'm just gonna be okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was so creepy. Especially in an episode where it's just stills and then we see the moving eyes. The Wall of Lies.
To the Cave of 500 Eyes?
So I believe, my lord.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about when I say it's dangerous to wander about at night.
Do you?
All right, Marco, you can be angry later. Let's get to this cave.
Thankfully he does. Ian follows Marco outside.
It must be your imagination, child. These eyes didn't move.
Saw them move, Grandfather. I swear I did.
Oh, rubbish, child.
No? Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
If you must know, sir, we are looking for Miss Wright.
Why would she be in this
I
cave?
think this is your answer.
He holds up the handkerchief.
Found that here.
Yes. Over there.
Because she got taken by your friends.
I'm not afraid of ghosts.
They're not ghosts.
You're a magician, aren't you?
It's Ian.
Oh god, Ian.
Ian!
It's good that he's there.
Round the corner.
Down here.
This is barbarous. Leave before the spirits are angered.
There's no spirits. Pish posh.
The eyes and one of the faces move.
Oh, rubbish, child, rubbish.
Which face, Susan?
This one here.
Is it gonna happen again? It's gonna happen again, isn't it? Get ready.
Depart! The warlord Takana entreats you.
Is it safe for us to look now?
Tagana walks out of the cave.
Susan was right. She did see the eyes
Oh,
move.
rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. What proof have you?
I've just seen them move myself.
Oh.
There must be some sort of a room behind this rock face. There's a door here.
Oh.
All we need now is to find out how to open it.
Oh, they figured out how to do it. As they push on as they push on the wall, a door opens. Marco and Ian rush into the chamber and overpower the Mongols. Yes! Oh, he saved her.
All right.
Ian is Barbara's saviour.
They played dice to see who'd kill me, and he won.
I feel like they're gonna kiss. Come on.
Don't worry.
So far, I really like them. There's a couple. I want them to be a couple.
A moment or two later, and she would have been killed.
Yeah, thanks to him. To Tagana.
Let them go on their way.
My conscience does not permit it. Look, I took their caravan away from them. The least I can do is see them safely on their way home.
Just give them the caravan and they'll be on their way. Well, they need to fix it. But...
A fool defends his enemies? Be warned, Marco. They will set us at each other's throats.
No, you do.
They possess a caravan that flies.
What power they have is locked inside it, and I have the keys.
But does a magician need a key to open a door?
A very good point. Barbara comes down the stairs, followed by Ping Joe, Susan, and Ian.
Why did you go to the cave?
Tell him, Barbara.
I followed Tagana there.
He's told him. Me? Yes, you.
You were there when I arrived.
But that's not true. I followed you there.
I have only been there once.
Don't believe Tagana. Tagana strides out of the room with what sounds like a bit of a limp.
King Joe, you will remove your belongings to another room. You will not share with Susan again.
No.
Marco.
Obey me!
It's all because of you. Tagana. He's smiling to himself. Psh.
Yet what alternative had I but to separate them?
To not separate them.
We journey towards Shang-Tu.
Slow down my progress on the circuit.
I think you've done brilliantly to make any progress at all.
Can't believe he has.
Bit more time and a lot of luck, I should say, about another night.
That's marvelous, Doctor.
The following evening will even be better.
And that's when we say goodbye to Marco Polo.
That Chinese child makes me nervous.
Why?
She found out about the key.
Oh.
Just as I was about to enter the TARDIS. It was then Pinchot saw the key.
Yep. And now Marco and that know about the key as well. I think Pinchot's okay. It's the others you gotta worry about. And that Shang-Tu was the guy that... Shang-Tu? He was the guy that told him about the key, I think. She seems pretty trustworthy.
Pinchot, what's the matter? For me, this journey, in spite of all the dangers, the happiest time of my life.
Oh.
What did Dagana say to make Messer Marco change so much? Did you ask Messer Marco? 100 times, but he remained silent.
Because he's lying. Well, Tigana is lying.
Only we could prove that Dagana had seen the cave of 500 eyes before.
Trick him? Get him to say something he wasn't meant to?
Your grandfather must have nearly finished the work in your caravan by now. Did you go home?
Take her with you. Be difficult.
Will you say goodbye to me before you leave? Of course I will. I'd forgotten you knew anything about the key.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing? The TARDIS has been set up in the courtyard at the Shang-Tu way station. Tigana takes Marco to one side.
I want to go into town.
What's he up to? She gets someone to follow him. Like Shang-Tu. Marco watches Tigana leave and he goes into the way station.
I got proof. I can prove it. Proof of what? That Tigana lied.
You can prove what?
Messer Marco, do you remember Tigana's reply when Miss Wright said she had followed him to the cave of 500 eyes?
Yeah.
He said he'd never been there before.
He lied, Messer Marco.
You bring a very serious charge, Pinchot. I hope you have proof.
When he came into the cave, Susan's grandfather showed him Miss Wright's handkerchief, saying we had found it over there. And the old lord pointed to a dark corner of the cave.
In the passageway.
He asked if we had found it in the passageway.
Yeah.
If he had never been to the cave before, how could he know that the dark corner was a passageway?
Very good thinking. Very good thinking.
You call this evidence?
It's
Yes,
good
Mr. Marco.
evidence.
And on these grounds, you dare to call the warlord Tigana a liar?
I'd say, Pinchot, she can go with the others in the TARDIS at the end. Come on. Let's get her away from them. They're idiots.
You should have killed them all when you hurried from...
You listen to me. On the second night, I shall silence the guard. Then when all is well, I shall signal you with a burning torch. And then you will move in and them all.
No.
And the magician's caravan?
And you will send that on to Nogai, whilst I will continue on to Shang-Tu with terrible stories of bandit attacks.
No. Despicable. Absolutely despicable.
How can you... him?
With a stake through the heart.
No. Can't kill the doctor with the stake through the heart. The doctor and Barbara come down the stairs and head for the courtyard. Is this going to be one of their last times to the TARDIS? Or meant to be?
There isn't very much more to do. I won't be long. Keep your eyes open.
Yes.
I think you're about to get caught. Marco's going to be there, isn't he? Seeing a guard, the doctor ducks back into the shadows. Careful. As Barbara watches, the guard moves away. Just be very, very careful. He's not being very quiet though, is he? Uh-oh. Barbara, be careful. Barbara moves off to find Ian. I feel like I feel like he's either going to get caught
Tigana must have seen him go into it.
Where's Tigana now?
I don't know.
Stay here.
he's probably waiting for you. Ian looks at Tigana in the courtyard.
No sign of him. Where's Marco?
He must be in his room.
Go and get the doctor out of the ship, then hide. I'm gonna try a bluff. If it works, we may be able to turn the tables on Tigana.
What's he going to pretend he's in the ship once he's actually out? Barbara and Susan head for the courtyard.
Oh, Marco, I was just coming to have a word with you. And tell me, why separate Susan and Ping Cho?
Susan's a bad influence.
Really?
Ping Cho's first loyalty is to me.
Not necessarily.
Perhaps that's because we were telling the truth.
Yep.
You are mysterious travelers from some far-off land. I know nothing about you.
Yes, but...
If you were in my position, a servant of Kublai Khan, whose word would you take?
You wouldn't take the stranger's advice.
I have something rather interesting to show you.
What is it?
The old magician is in his caravan.
He's what?
Uh-oh.
Why don't we go outside and have a look?
So he's done it as a...
He's got another key. I saw him go inside.
You think he did?
If it'll convince you that Tigana is making trouble, we can wait here all night.
Well, he did, but then he came out.
Tigana, are you absolutely positive?
And the warlord Tigana says it is so.
It is so.
It is so. He is in there.
But it's not, because he escaped.
Lock the door, quickly!
Sorry I doubted your word, Tigana.
Oh.
Give me the key, Doctor. No!
So he was in this... Oh.
That is what you will precisely have to do, Polo.
No! Tagana twists the key from the doctor's hand. No.
Put that key in the lock, Polo, and you will destroy the ship.
Or is it going to be a fake key as well? I hope so.
Then where will your precious can be? You need more than a key to enter my ship. You need knowledge. Knowledge you will never possess.
Technical door to open.
No! I'd let you wreck it first! Guards!
No! Guards bring Barbara and Susan to join them.
I wear the gold seal of Kublai Khan, and by the authority it invests in me, I do hereby seize and hold your caravan in his name.
No! I mean, you were kind of doing that anyway, but no.
You poor, pathetic, stupid savage.
As long as you've got the key, just get in there and go. The guards take them away. Oh, God.
You're now convinced which of us makes trouble.
You do, yeah.
Our progress is impeded because we must constantly be on the alert for any signs of trouble from the prisoners.
But now the Doctor and the companions are all together in one tent. A sentry patrols outside the Traveller's tent. It's a shame the Doctor can't do what I think he can do in the modern episodes, where if he has the key, the TARDIS can travel to him instead.
Ship's waiting outside with the circuit finished and installed.
Oh, it's all installed, so...
Grandfather Ping Cho wouldn't tell him about the second key. I know she wouldn't.
Oh, my dear Susan...
Don't worry about that now. We must concentrate on getting one of those keys back.
Yes, and the only way I can see it is that we shall have to capture Polo.
How the heck are they going to do that?
Take him hostage.
But we're hopelessly outnumbered.
They've only got one guard, remember?
Yes, but how are you going to disarm him?
I'll do it.
How are we going to get out of here?
They're not going to be able to, are they? Ian picks up a piece of the broken
Cut
plate.
my way out.
A very good idea. Good.
Ah, great idea.
Supposing Messer Marco won't give him the keys.
I think by the time I finish with that gentleman, he'll only be too glad to let us go.
Nah. Please, just drive him insane. Incessantly talk about random stuff. Ian slips out of the hole in the tent and looks around. The guard is swiftly nearby with his back to Ian. As Ian grabs the guard, he finds he's with a knife in his chest. Oh, so who killed the guard then? Was it Tagana that killed the guard because he was trying to keep them hostage and safe? Was it maybe Ping Cho that did it? Oh, so intriguing. Let me know what your favourite part of the episode is, and if you think the Doctor is a genius for making a separate key, although I thought he was going to have made another key because he gave Marco Polo the key, the second key. So this is Ryder from Shang-Tu. Yes. Ian found this guard. Was about to go and get him, but he'd found he's already dead when he got to him.
The men in position.
Caravan is surrounded by no command.
Do they know the signal to attack?
Each one's been told that Lord Tigano will wave a burning torch.
We shall watch for it.
Oh, the audio's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yes, he's been stabbed.
Yeah.
Bandits?
Potentially.
We're just on the point of attacking us.
Grandfather, what are we going to do?
Well, continue with our plan, get the keys, and get out of here as soon as possible.
Tagana!
Tagana is lighting a torch in the fire. He has not seen them.
The only thing I can do now is warn Marco.
Be careful, Ian.
I will.
So it was something to do with Tagana again. It's a nasty piece of work. Ian enters the tent through the side, furthest from Tagana. Okay. Just be careful.
Marco, wake up. No, it's all right. I didn't tell him. I thought it best to tell you first.
They hurry from the tent. I think it's to do with him. Startled, Tagana drops the burning torch back into the fire.
Doctor, Susan, Barbara, quickly here.
Ping Cho.
Now, she sleeps now, but if she wakes up, make sure she stays with you.
I still want them to take Ping Cho with them. Tagana carries swords, which Marco gives out to the Doctor and Ian.
Do you know how to use one of these?
No, we're given half a chance. I'll learn.
If you're half as aggressive with this as you are with your tongue, Doctor, we can't lose.
The Doctor can be a little aggressive, yeah, with his tongue.
What do you suggest we do? You start us. Caravan to go where? Yes, get out of here. Anywhere where it's safe.
But the TARDIS would help them get away. But they are the bandits, I think. Tagana, that is.
Well, where are these bandits, if there are any? Why haven't they attacked?
If you go in that caravan, it will surely destroy you. If you believe that, Polo, you're a bigger fool than even I think you are. You've deceived me before, Doctor.
Yeah, but for good reason.
There are bandits. We shall fight.
Well, we're not going to get very far with this overgrown bread knife.
The doctor's right, Marco.
Struggling to hear this episode.
Perhaps we can outwit them.
Yes.
Or use this bamboo.
Well, what good would that do?
If we throw it on the fire, it'll expand and blow up. It's a terrifying noise. It's worth a chance, Marco.
It's a good idea. I never thought of that.
What leaps in them?
Oh, yes, those people. They were bandits, I suppose.
Tell the others that unless he signals before the moon's first light,
We attack them.
Okay. I hope the bamboo's gonna work. Ian and Marco stuck up bamboo sticks by the fire.
Were you trying to escape?
Yes.
It was very reckless of you.
Is there anything we could do?
take the key from you. Use you as a hostage until we were safely at the TARDIS.
I wish I could explain to you how important the TARDIS is to us.
And I wish I could explain to you, Ian, how important it is to me.
Yeah, it's different. I know why it's important to Marco.
The moon will soon be up.
Miss Campbell, the attack comes now.
They are alert, Marco.
I wake the doctor.
Sorry about the dodgy audio for this episode, guys. It's the way it is. I'll try and make it a bit better whilst I'm in edit, but...
There are no bandits. This is all a ruse.
Yep, all a ruse. What was that? What was that?
A ruse, Tagana?
What's happening?
Wake up the bandits.
Ian helps the doctor to his feet. I heard a couple of people say that some of this storyline is a bit confusing, obviously as just stills, but this is one of them, I think. They started slowly towards him. It's the Mongols. I feel as frightened as they do, just hearing things. Oh. Tagana and Akam tackle each other. The girl screams as one of the Mongols enters the tent. No! Just stay away. The bamboo starts to explode. Confused Mongols flee from the explosions. Good idea about the bamboo. Well done.
The bandits thought there were devils in the fire and fled.
Yeah.
The devil's in the fire. Their leaders. That's why they broke up and ran.
Well, in battle, all men face death.
And few expect to meet it.
There's their leader.
At midday, as we were all tired after the event.
It's like watching one of those old Look and Read episodes. Do you remember back in the day? This is the journey they went on. Yeah, the music's kind of similar to it as well.
Surely he can't punish us. Trying to escape, we saved his life.
Well, I had any decency at all, he let us go. Circuit's finished, and all we need are those keys.
That's not going to be very easy, is it, after last night? Marco's bound to be on his guard.
I have a question
Yeah.
to ask all of you. Will you promise, on your honour, not to attempt another escape?
They were just talking about it, so no.
So be it.
We sacrificed our freedom to save you.
Yes, I know. And in return, I revoke the seizure of your caravan by official decree.
What you're really saying, Marco, is that we're no longer Kublai Khan's prisoners, only yours, eh?
Yeah.
All the freedoms you enjoyed before will be restored. Susan and Ping Cho can share each other's company, and no guards will watch you by night.
And the keys to the TARDIS?
As before, Doctor, they remain with me.
It's almost like he's willing them to leave.
You are in my charge, Tagana, not I in yours.
I think he said he'll watch them day and night. Marco turns and leaves. Working magic.
No move against me.
But make no move against me. Tagana follows Marco from the tent.
He knows we're onto him.
He does.
Goody, the guard was...
Tagana wasn't to know that, otherwise he'd have given the alarm.
Tagana was on the killed him.
Do you remember that bandit we buried this morning? He was in the cave of 500 eyes.
Yes, and he had him all be exposed.
What's Tagana's game? What's he after?
My ship.
Oh, no, Doctor, he's terrified of it. Must be something else.
No, it's the ship. The magic thing that he calls it.
Well, shouldn't we warn him?
No, shh. We mustn't be impetuous. Thank you, my lady.
I will fetch him. His name is Ling Tao.
Ling Tao.
Travelled far. From the summer palace at Shang-Tu, my lord.
Marco is hiding the TARDIS keys in his journal when Ping Cho enters.
A courier from the Great Khan has arrived, Mr. Marco.
Ask him to wait, please. I'll be with him in a moment. Ping Cho,
Now she knows where they're hidden.
do I have your word not to tell anyone where these keys are?
Yes, Mr. Marco.
Yes, of course. She knows. I'm hoping she gives the keys to them.
Ride without rest until you reach your destination.
Yes, my lady. I would have thought it was a physical impossibility.
Are there many men who can ride such long distances without a break?
300 miles a day on horseback.
Oh, 300 miles.
We all come from the great steppes to the north. My Lord Polo.
I am he.
I feel like these are such a strange departure from the normal Doctor Who storylines. These are the very real drama type ones, do you know what I mean? They're not, let's go to an alien planet and fight some evil aliens or something similar. Or do the usual Doctor Who things.
We must leave here at once. Kublai Khan wishes to see me without delay. 6 days hard riding from here is the city of Chengting, where we can take horses and ride on to Shang-Tu. They will have to follow on one of the many trade caravans that travels the route.
And the TARDIS?
That too must follow on, Doctor.
No.
The spires of Chengting could be seen on our horizon. By later afternoon, we had arrived at the way station of the White City.
The White City. I look at this. Props to the BBC for making this originally.
Changing is so delightful at this time of the year.
They move inside the way station. The Doctor finds Ian as he enters.
What? The TARDIS.
What is it
I
now?
thought you said the TARDIS was to be placed in the courtyard.
To what does the old lord refer?
His caravan.
Oh, that's what it is. I had it moved.
Where to?
Where?
The stables, my lord.
The stables?
Well, I could hardly leave it in the hanging garden, my lord, now could I?
When does the next commerce caravan leave for Shang-Tu?
The day after tomorrow, my lord.
Will you see that all the baggage goes with it, including that caravan?
I shall make it a personal duty, my lord.
Oh, yes.
And now, if you step this way...
Someone takes Marco's cloak and he follows Wanglo upstairs. Look at Barbara. She's chuckling.
I could hardly have it placed in the hanging garden now, could I? What does he think it is, a potting shed or something?
His impression. I could hardly place it at the hanging gardens, could I?
Look at this one here. He's very solemn. He's just like Marco Polo. Look at this one dashing around all over the place. He's got Ian's energy. Ah, look, that one's all by itself. It's independent, like Barbara. There's you, Susan. A withered goldfish.
There's Barbara.
Now, where are you being chilled? Oh, look there. That little pretty one down there with the wedding veil.
Oh yeah, she's getting married, isn't she?
And you're home, Susan. You never told me about that.
That's far, far away. Very, very far.
It's as far away as a night star. But you can reach it from Venice, can't you? And if Messer Marco does give your caravan to Kublai Khan, you will never see your home again. Yeah. That's right. I gave him my word, Susan. I promised not to tell anyone where he put the key.
Is she gonna?
And I promise you that no one will ask you.
Oh no. There's people after the TARDIS.
A warlord's tomb. I want it. You arranged to have it taken.
No.
Here to pay a good price?
How much?
A creepy looking guy now. Was you prepared to pay a good price?
Old, not Kublai Khan's paper money.
No.
One half tonight, the other half when I get the tomb.
100 golden pieces.
100 gold pieces.
The street of the beggars at midnight.
I shall be there.
So shall I.
The man bows and quickly leaves. He's a great actor who plays him. Creepy and weird, but great.
Warlord's tomb.
There are really good pictures of the TARDIS. I like it.
Khan's throne for no guy.
Come in.
It's a nice decoration of a set there. Like the wall and everything.
Oh dear, I have ink on my fingers. I will join you there.
Marco gets up and leaves the room. Is she now going to take the keys? The TARDIS keys from the journal. Come on, take it. She picks up the Marco's journal and removes the TARDIS keys from hiding. Good. Hide them. And give them back to the Doctor so she doesn't get caught. She can give them to Susan.
I have something to give you. What is it? Can't you guess? Joe.
TARDIS key.
You promised Messer Marco not to tell anyone. I haven't. You don't know where I got it. But they'll be terribly angry. But one of us will be on the way home.
Take her with you.
Do you think you saw it? No, I don't think so. You will say goodbye, won't you? Of course I will.
No, take her. She is from there, though, but they could drop her off in her home place. The travellers cautiously make their way towards the TARDIS. Oh, so they are now going to escape.
Give back the guard.
Uh-oh.
Haven't you any ideas?
Can't they overpower the guard? All four of them. Throw something in the other direction. Ian picks up the jug of wine and goes outside, pretending he's drunk, maybe? Dong, over his head. Ian staggers out, pretending to be drunk.
Why don't you have a drink?
Let's have a drink. Ian passes the jug to the guard. As they leave, Susan rushes back to find Ping Cho. Dong on the head. Good man. As Ian rushes for the stables, Tigana enters the courtyard. Uh-oh. Quick, go, get in. Where's Susan? Susan makes her way back towards the TARDIS. Oh god, she's gonna get caught. She sees Tigana coming and hides until he passes. God, come on. Does she have Ping Cho with her? Please. What's that noise?
All right, Doctor. Close the doors.
No.
Wait!
No.
Wait,
Susan, yeah. Oh, God.
Fast as that child thinks she's doing. Great Olympus.
Great Olympus.
I knocked out the guard.
No, come on. He's going to be there. He's going to capture her. Tigana. Hear her scream now. Ah! Deafen me probably again, like I did before. Any second. Yep, there it is. Knew it would. Oh, so nerve-wracking with it. Oh, it's in the next fantastic episode. Yeah, just it's so nerve-wracking with it just being images. You don't know when the jump is going to happen, because any second it could just change the image, and it's like, ah! When you got like a video image, you can kind of tell when it's going to be, but with that, no telling when it could be. Anyway, guys, that has been me watching The Riders from Shang-Tu, another classic Who episode of the Marco Polo storyline. Stick with us for the next episode, which is going to be Mighty Kublai Khan. Hope you're doing really well. If you want to check out the full reactions to that, you can go and check it out over on the Patreon page.
So, thank you guys so much. Genuinely, you will not know how much I appreciate this, how much it means to me. We have just hit 1K. I know that probably doesn't seem like a lot, but for me, that is a heck of a lot. Do you know why? Because on an old channel I had years ago, and this isn't just the reason why, but on an old channel I had years ago, it took me years to get to 1K. It kind of took off a little bit more than I expected it to, so thank you. I really appreciate it, and yeah. And so I'm very proud for us to get to where we are. So our nice little community. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for all the support and for liking, subscribing and enjoying all of the content.
Have an absolutely fantastic day and take a journey in the TARDIS if you've got one. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you back here very soon. Bye-bye.
Do not forget to click below to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Now, if you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then a like would be very much appreciated. And also, if you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing as well. More videos will be coming very soon. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons, including Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Michael, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, and Paul Zawicki. Plus anyone new to the Patreon as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!